And we're live. Welcome to this three-ringed, S show for sure. Notifications should be going out. I'm gonna drop a couple to my mods real quick, or at least one of them. The other one I would have to message on my phone, which I might probably still do anyway. Just to say hi to her, let her know, because she's usually do these. Sorry, we're a little late. I was in the middle of moving. The move has gone, just crazy. No, dear God. Just insane. So, yeah. Hi. I hope everyone is well. I'm going crazy. Hi, Byron Wiki. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate the tutorials that you do. They are interesting. I really like the knowledge that you pass on. I went through and watched a couple of them, and I was like, cool. Aletha, did I say that right? If I didn't, I am happy for correction. Hello, Lisa. Aletha, right on. Welcome, Aletha. I am really glad to see you here. So, announcement number one. Today is going to just fail as far as tutorial lessons go. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do a tree of life because I have a custom that needs to be done tomorrow. So we're going to get it done. Thankfully, it doesn't need to be too complex of a custom. Wanted to show off this week. I got some mini pendants done, except for that one that just went flying, oddly enough. That was from another time. These and pretty much all the other... oh no! That is a shame, because, yeah, I love doing these little tiny mini wraps. Gotta give credit out to the Art of Wire, his tutorial on his website. Super insightful on these. And I will say, if you can do as well as he does, you deserve to be some props for that. I wish I could do as well as he does. Pro. Hey, Pro, did you see how super durable that Tanzanite pendant was? This thing, it went flying. Hey, Iris, could you message Sabella and let her know I made it finally? I gotta say, the prong settings are super tough, and I use soft wire, dead soft wire, and then I will often make my own wire annealing. But I've got a couple examples nearby. So these prong settings, and this is often a daily wear of mine. No. Well, this one's a soldered frame, but of all the ones I've shown Hindu, this is the only soldered frame I've shown today, and probably will be. And now there is nothing wrong with having a soldered frame. I want to say that real quick. Isabella, nothing wrong with soldered frames at all. As a matter of fact, it'll oftentimes cut down on the thickness of something. I make my own wire sometimes. So a lot of what I have, I've worked with. So this here is completely cold connect. There is no soldering done on this piece. Again, this was also inspired by these mini pendants. You would actually, I have yet to do one of these with a solder design. Of course it was, Sabella. But so you'll notice there are a lot of prong settings, especially this whole strip here. And this I wear a lot. Even though I'm not done with it, it's done enough that I can wear it out and show it off. And oh yeah, frames don't totally, soldered frames totally make sense. Valk 9 Designs uses a lot of soldered frames. His stuff looks amazing. All right, I got to get a light behind me one of these days. You know, it's really not that bad, actually. I mean, I'm not going to lie and tell you it weighs nothing, but it's pretty hollow. In the back, I've got to clean the back up a little better than it is. But because of that, it's pretty light. Thank you. Yeah, that's one thing about the designs that I do. I do my designs to last and be very strong. This piece here, I have scratched wood tables and stuff with these to prove that I had done it right, or prove to myself that I had done it right. Also, once you do it once, you kind of want to show it off. Sabella, I'm getting there. Yeah, I'm getting there. We're about. But yeah, like if you can't wear a piece. For instance, this piece I'm about to show never comes off of my neck. Well, it comes off my neck to like show it once in a while, and maybe to clean. Like I'll take a polishing rag once in a while to it. But this is my purple labradorite, which right now due to lighting, I can't get that purple flash very well. There we go. Haha. There it is. The monitor. Wait, the monitor is upside down. No, they're good. Okay, they're tilting now. So, the move. The move has been a total shit show. Everything is reversed, I bet. Is that better? Hindu, I'm really glad to hear that. That's what the whole reason I want to do this is to help people and the community. I like the idea of a community. Which reminds me, because I know some peoples are wondering. I brought him with. He did not get left at the other house. He's not super pleased, but he's all right. He's safe. And the landlord's cool with it. I know some of you ladies were concerned about what might happen to Meow Meow. Meow Meow he's doing all right. Huh, buddy? Yeah, he's a good boy. All right, you can go back to sleep now. Yeah. There we go. Wait, 15? Wire and Wiki. What's you have 15? Oh, Murd, I bet. Oh, wow. 15 cats. That's so little background story about Meow Meow. I just came from, it's not really a group home, but it was a transitional living place due to the, difficulty it is to find a house to go. Oh, I bet. And long ago, somebody had abandoned this cat at the property. I think death might have been involved. I don't know. But somehow he got left there. When we showed up, he was very mangy. He was beat up. He was skinny. And one of the residents started feeding him. And then several months ago, we got a notice that they were selling the house and that they were, basically going to bulldoze the property because it was, just not in great shape in the first place when we moved there. And so it was, and someone there was supposed to take him. They didn't. And it just fell on me to figure out how to, either he was coming with me if my landlord would let us, or he was going to have to go to a shelter. Thankfully, Meow Meow is safe here. We just figured out how he is litter box trained, which is kind of funny because he never needed a litter box before. But he's not happy about the move because, basically we moved into his house last time. Now he's having to go somewhere new that he's not super comfortable. So anyway, thank you everyone for coming by. And let's wrap something. Speaking of which, I have a piece of shungite. And I have a customer who wants this wrapped. I can't remember if they wanted a tree of life on this or not. For some reason, I feel like a tree of life might be kind of cool on this thing. So I think a tree of life pendant might be kind of cool. And hey, Murd, I gotta say, is when the pricing on that, always feel free to talk to me on the Etsy. This is shungite, a type of, and I can't get a good shot of it. A slab of a rock, basically. Thankfully, it's super durable. So I just dropped it. A customer wanted it because of its healing properties. So, and everyone, God, we just figured out how to get my wrapping where I was. That's right. It's like really shiny on one side, but you can see the cut marks on the other. It's soft too. I have never had, like, this is the only piece of it I've had or have on stock, and I've only had one other or two other pieces before. Bugs out of the way. But yeah, so let me grab some copper because that was specifically what they had asked for, and I will. Did they ask for copper? I think they asked for copper. Watch me just totally F this up. Hey, that's what we do here at Celestial Reach during the middle of a crisis move. We make things so that we can remake them for our customers for free. And no doubt, if I mess up on this, the person is totally getting it done for free for the inconvenience if it's legitimately my fault. Oh, come on. Where is the rest of my copper? Huh. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, this move has me 50 shades of sideways. Right on, Murd. I would like to see that. They're fun. That's what I love doing this type of work. Cleaned up, snoring doggo. Let's see. Let's see here. All of this made it. All of the rest of it made it. We safely made it over here with 2 billion pounds of wire. That too. Gemstones. Not quite 2 billion pounds, but it sure feels like it. Hey, here's another mini pendant on sale. Picked it up. It was in the middle of nowhere. Also, hit me up, anybody. Oh, 420 at 420 my time. Been sober all this time, and it's still, why not? We'll be doing a live sale of wire wrapped rings. Hit me up on Etsy, and we will set it up. Those rings will run between 7 and, realistically, I'm not letting you put much more than a $30 rock inside of one of those really simple wire wrapped rings. They're not going to be super easy, but the bases. I'm in Montana. Right now it is 7:51. Wow, that's a lot of books. Yeah, Wire, I have. Oh, man. Moving the gemstones and the shop was insanity. For instance, here's the tray of rubies. And this is a tray of just the mostly synthetic rubies, although I'm still picking out a couple stragglers. And that's just rubies. Somewhere around here, I have a thing of wire for this somewhere. Somewhere around here, I have all the wire. We have all your wire are belong to us. Oh. And I still think it's in this thing. Oh, I was right. There we go. There's the rest of my copper wire. Ow. I apologize. This is taking so long, everybody. Oh, I can imagine wire. I've only been doing this for 18 months. There goes some gemstones. Hooray. And this move has, especially like having a deformed hip, did not help this move at all. The entire move. I survived. I'm here. I can be done. We have meow meow. This is super durable, number like 6. These tall palette of nothing but cookbooks. Whatever is your love, do it. This here keeps me sober, so that's what I do. All right, there's some 24 gauge. Switch to ebooks for the most part. I read. You know, I have been the same way, Sabella, but I do got to admit, like, I like having the I want a library. Like, I want a legitimate looking library. Am I going to do it in this house? Probably not, because as you can see, the entirety of everything is there's a wire roller. We got the drill press over there. Safe in the closet. Like, everything has been about this setup. Oh, wire, we're going to get along famously. Like, I think, yeah. I lift my cup to thee. Okay, so, Shungai, we have this wire for this. I'm going to say we're going to want some square. Probably 20 gauge. I think that's 24 gauge. There's my 20 gauge. Yeah, Iris, absolutely. A library needs its own room. And I do not have its own room. Also, one thing I want to show real quick. With Meow Meow, in one of the random boxes of gemstones, I brought the meow meow token. Iris, that's usually a sign. When you have run out of mixers, you usually should just call it just drink some water. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can drink what you want. I am not gonna stop you, judge you, think differently of you. Drink whatever sounds good to you. Just coming. Well. That's fair. I think the last time I drank water was 2019, 2020. Something like that. Okay, it was 1962 was the last time I drank water. All right, leave me alone about it. See, Lisa, that's what I personally do when I'm... This is going to be so difficult. I am going to try and wrap it or figure out the camera again. 2 cups of water, a glass of Mike's, shot of wine, hardly drink. You're right, Iris. That is hardly a drink. I wanna put a 50% coupon in, or like I might even do it like an 80% off coupon for the first person to catch me in a live stream drinking out of a cup of out of water. Oh, God. I will say, even though the thought of drinking mostly anything anymore is a major, just not something I really wish to do anytime soon, the thought of gin especially is something that, I really don't want to... Then I had been... Oh... Sabella, you're probably right. Being held hostage, that's my way of communicating that there's some serious problem as I'm drinking out of a glass of water. See, Wire, that's actually exactly how I used to be. If I was drinking, there was a purpose to it, and that purpose was to just get shattered. And usually it was because I had run out of other things. So... But hey, we've officially passed 4 years now. By far. Oh God. And see, for me, it sucks because, like, I'm sure there's other people in recovery who know this feeling. Like, with COVID-19 and all those distilleries that started making hand sanitizer out of vodka and Everclear. And I used to drink Everclear. I used to drink Everclear straight sometimes if I was having a bad enough night. Um, that really made some life difficult on occasion. Made life real difficult. What's this? It's a square. That half round's a little overkill. Maybe it's not. You guys think, should I use a piece of 14 gauge to hold 20 gauge together? I kind of want to see how it'll work out. This is just stupid. Okay, I'm experimenting. That's right. If you buy a custom from me, I might experiment with it. I have yet to anybody return a custom. I have yet to have anybody have any complaints about a custom. I do have one lady who brought back a custom, or it wasn't custom, but it was one of my first soldered rings. I had one of my side stones fall out. I was so happy she brought that back because that's like how I learn. I'm totally cool. Like, if I'm experimenting and something goes wrong, please tell me. Or if you don't like it, like, man. Only Rio has it now. I have two of them crazy big black spools. Hard to. They really are. Something I'm going to do with those spools here soon is I'm going to set up a rack over here with those spools having a piece of, I think it's 1/2 inch copper pipe going through them. I don't know that this bale is big enough. I don't like it. Let's cut it off. Start over. Oh shoot! Where's my scrap bucket? I don't got a scrap bucket. What? Oh man, we gotta fix that. Scrap box version 1. That'll be filled by the end of the week. What cost? This here? I'm gonna use this piece of half round for bale / that bale's gonna attach to the bottom of this pendant. Oh yeah, totally. God, you should see me with silver. I'm kind of that way with sterling silver because I'm like, well, if I make a mistake, we'll just melt it down and turn it into a sheet or turn it into more wire. For instance, this is a piece of stupidly thick half round, high domed that I am making right now. And that's totally made out of scrap wire. Yeah, it is really nice to be able to do that. It changes the game when it comes to using, like, it makes sterling silver more like copper and gold a little more like sterling silver. Not quite. with how you think about and how you use it. Like now gold, instead of being something that like I just couldn't barely use, I try to buy $100 of it a week if I can. I've had to put off on that for a while, but okay. Dink. Dink. I think this is gonna work. We shall see. I haven't tried melting copper yet. It is on my to do shortly list. Since I have a box sitting in my living room, it's a fairly big box, and it is filled with several pounds of silver-plated copper wire or silver-plated wire. I'm not sure if I'm going to melt it or if I'm going to try to nitric acid out this. Well, it might be nitric acid. But yeah, use some sort of acid to melt out the silver and go from there. So here's the thing about a crucible. My other one's out in the living room, but my first setup was this crucible here. This was $4, and it came with a bigger one and the tongs for it. I think it was like 10 for that whole setup, 10 or 20. I got one of these sets for another 30 USD. And then it was another like $12 to $17 for this. Now, I think it was $30 for the wire ingot mold, which I don't have the result of one of those laying around. And it was another $190 for the wire roller, which for some reason that giant thing had free shipping, I do believe. Oh, yeah. Safety first, that's right. Gotta find a way to protect the floor up in this thing too, though. I do gotta say, because it's probably a good thing they are going to bulldoze my last house, since it nearly went up in flames a couple of times. I think it almost happened once on video. It may not have been live, but I do have video of me dropping a molten piece of sterling silver onto a carpet. Like liquid molten. Yeah, Smokey the Bear did not approve that time. Smokey also did not approve of earlier when I walked out of my shower, and between a hot shower and my vape, smoke detectors were not pleased. Were not pleased at all. No smoke detectors or carpets were hurt in the filming of this video. Melty blobs do have a mind of their own. Sometimes it can be a pretty hostile mind, too. You really do have to be careful about them. because they can F your world up. All right. This experiment's getting along quite nicely so far. Let us see here. The tip of this torch is at least safe. I can't say about, because that torch is the one I use for soldering versus the one that I have out in the living room right now is meant for the crucible. No, that was not what I wanted to do. Okay. Let's take this piece of shungite. Yeah, we're close. We're fairly close. That'll work. One of these things. It is shocking how many torches I have to try and experiment with at this point. Alrighty. This is still a pretty broad experiment here. That'll work. Hey, thank you very much, Wire. One name, one more time. Alisa? God, I suck with names. Thank you so much for coming by. I can't wait to see the next video. We'll see you around. And then there were 4. It's like a weird game of Game of Thrones throne. I mean, yeah, except for there'll end up being a tree in it. That'll kind of F up that whole imagery. That's okay, because effing things up is what I do for a living. Huh, she left and we gained a viewer. That's weird. I figured my view count would go down. That's how that works, though. I think someone's mythic throne from out of, or made. Oh, Isabella, if no one has made the throne from Game of Thrones out of wire, it's on the to-do list. Hey, quick shout out to OMG Loudmouth, the dude that I like to good techno music. I appreciate those posters behind you of the little flower thing, man. Those inspired me to make something that'll be coming soon. Next tutorial that we'll be doing, it will be a spinny. Oh yeah, no, you're definitely not the only lurker. We have we have a professional resident lurker who before long will probably be a mod at this rate if he keeps lurking as much as he lurks. But welcome. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping in. By the way, if anybody ever has questions, please ask. I know these aren't the best tutorials in the world, and that's because they're really not meant to be full out tutorials, because doing a tutorial in a live stream really sucks. They just don't turn out very well. Iris has sat around me or sat around with me while how did that come out? Oh, Iris, I apologize if that came out sounding weird. Has sat around with me while I have done live tutorials, and they did not come out very good at all. It's not Iris's fault. Spring fling, huh? Good luck with. What's a spring fling? Yeah, I hope it's better. Sabella, what's a spring fling? Sell a lot. Make a bunch of money. Sell out. It's okay to sell out. Oh, crap. Patio, I am so sorry to hear that. That sucks. So, Lisa, I think that's about what I would have guessed had I not been like gotten some. I, you know what? Not to sound cultish, but I will pray for you. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Quick shout out to Meow Meow behind me for doing absolutely nothing to help. I couldn't do it without you, buddy. Okay. Oh man, I hope it wasn't just them trying to come up with some extra money and actually like makes you some money cuz like seriously, the only way that those can be done is when the vendors actually are able to profit. I know this because I do. Wait, Sabella, I thought you were the stream manager. I do farmer markets. Tomorrow I have a farmer market and I have to have this done by it actually. And like they haven't done enough advertising and stuff. And because it's a winter market, it's like people are not expecting it. It's kind of like the Mexican Inquisition. Nobody ever expects a winter farmer's market. Because you got to be a pretty badass farmer to be farming in the middle of February. Just saying. Like, no one is ever. Oh, man. Was it like a crowded venue and then Corona hit and just like slaughtered it? Or that's always a question to ask. Like the winter market here survived Corona, thankfully, but I can't say that it survived unscathed because it did not. It did not. Oh yeah, that reminds me. This thing needs to go back. Wrap around that. Yeah, that works. Wrap around that. A little more. I want to take a second to say that if this turns out well, anybody in existence who watches this is totally allowed to like. You're not gonna hurt my feelings if you make this exact same pendant and sell it. Well, I will say, everyone, like Meow Meow did allow me to move into his house a year ago. So Meow Meow's done a bunch for me. It was only right that we took him with. I guess we could hire him on. I mean, he's gonna have to start doing some advertising work, though. I've decided. Cute little pictures of pendants that are on the kitty's little tag or necklace or whatever. I'm gonna be the only person who has sterling silver and 14 karat gold cat tags on my cat. Oh my god, I'm doing it. I'm totally doing it. Oh yeah, Smilla, of course. I'm totally making a cat tag. Right? I mean, it is true. Cats are like the simple, easy way to win. They kill algorithms. Cats are the like new age. I don't know, something of the universe. All right, so before that checks out. Oh my god. So even though I'm really behind schedule on this, while I'm working on it, I've got a kind of funny story to tell everybody at Meow Meow's expense. Now Meow Meow probably does not find this to be very funny. Uh, Meow Meow's always been an outside cat. We've never needed a litter box or anything for him. He comes in, he eats our food, gets love, and then leaves. That's how it's been for a long time. If it's a really cold night, since we are in Montucky, he'll come in, say hi, go find some place to hide, and stay warm. Well, that's not how Meow Meow is behaving here. Meow Meow does not want to go outside, which means, and I didn't know if he'd ever even seen a litter box, so we've had to be very careful to make sure there are no accidents. We got Meow Meow outside by the fireplace, and I have a picture of it actually, not Meow Meow, but he finally finds a spot and he's about to go to the bathroom, and me and my roommate are all like silently cheering him on, and then suddenly it pops its head out. And I had to grab the wood hatchet and slowly move up behind Meow Meow, who hadn't realized that the Phantom Menace had appeared. And then Meow Meow looks up into the tree and notices, oh fuck, there's a raccoon staring at me right now. I have never seen that cat be that still before. Like, just turned into a statue. I totally had his back. Like, I wasn't going to let no raccoon screw up my cat or anything. I booted that raccoon right over the fence off of the 30, 40-foot cliff that we have on the other side of our fence. But, yeah. Let's just say that I have a feeling that that raccoon is going to give my poor cat nightmares. As a matter of fact, I think I can pull up the picture. Let's see here. I found it. Suddenly, Meow Meow sees Zach staring at him. Dead serious. And that's the top of our fence. And like that raccoon is in a 30, 40 foot tall tree that's, has grown up from the bottom of our fence. And just like, hey dude, what you doing down there? Except for Meow Meow was not okay with this. Yeah. Funny thing is, I live in the middle of town, right by the college. Like one of the largest cities in Montucky. And we still have grizzly bears walking down the street in this area. We still have mountain lions. We still have raccoons who eat our trash. Eating trash pandas. Yeah. Boom. Wire. All right. So while I was getting that wire all situated, we had a nice gators. Fuck that. Gators and snakes. I'm good. If there are two things that I want nothing to do with, it's gators and snakes and other reptiles. Not really a fan of reptiles. Like you think you like turtles until the turtle tries to kill you. Dude, I don't think this is enough. Well, dude, she's gonna. She is going to have to like it. Or not. I mean, if she doesn't like it, then I will totally make her a new one. But this is just the best that I have on hand. Especially after this move and all the time that, I had to put in that move. Hey, Patio, you have a good one. I hear you about, and good luck. Blessings to you as well. I hope you sell a bunch tomorrow. I'm out there with you. Literally, I will be selling myself at a market, and I'm hoping we both do fantastic. All right. Ow. So, you then split your wire into two pieces. I know that I haven't really shown how to do this. And this version of doing a tree actually harkens back to one of Yvonne Williams' early tutorials. Iris, you're about a minute behind. So you slip it through a hook at the bottom. And you take the two together. And you start just slyly twisting them together. Oh no, don't Don't tell me this is like too. And then you untwist it because you figured out, hey, this one is gonna be too thick. If I continue with this, I have too much wire going in here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to actually remove a couple. Alrighty, and then I'm going to take the other side, minus a couple. So guys, I finally did clean out the carpet at that other place. And we have bags that are filled with dirt and BS and gemstones. Oh, holy crap, everyone, I'm in top chat. Wow, I apologize so much for that. What the hell? Pretty much. I mean, my landlord, I don't know if they realize it, but they could go through and like we swept up and kept some of that, and then we, oh my god, it's still too thick. Jesus, and I pulled some out. Crap, how many do I gotta pull out of this? I will cut you. Damn, Sabella. Must watch myself. I must be good. Must be good. Boom. All right. I'm gonna do one more twist. Boom. Tree. So there's the tree. Oh wait, that's not a tree yet? Shit. All right, we'll finish tree. So, from here, it's actually rather easy, if not still stupidly annoying, to finish this into a tree. You start with the bottom one on one side. You decide which, and you wrap it around the inside. You wrap it twice or 3 times, whatever. It doesn't matter. Do you? I'm gonna be so sad if I have to cut this freaking tree off tomorrow. But like, having a tree on it that I can then cut off and be like, is that better? Is so much easier than not having a tree on it and then being like, I thought you were going to put a tree on it. And being like, yeah, come back in like 6 hours. Or, well, it's not that long, but still. It ain't no ring. And I gotta get to bed here in an hour. And I gotta shave still. And make the cat's cat box. So I am trying like hell here. Although I do notice that I am down viewer count and all. And I got lots to do. So this might end up ending here soon. Every time you cut these, you always want to cut them on the inside. Also, we want these to hold the shungite in, even though they are being held in. It's not going to rattle. You don't want it to rattle, plain story. A key lime? Sabella, I don't know if my streams are ever quite PG. I think we stick squarely in the M for mature level of things. So, like, innuendos are probably okay. I just gotta be careful about what I say. I can't stop you from saying what you feel is appropriate in one way or another. I'm cool with your form of expression. I think it's funny. And I have seen some vulgar people get a large following. We just don't quite have maybe the same following as them. I don't know. But I think we do, to a point. Like, I think some of this following out there might be just a little, like, hippy-dippy, dreadhead type party animal. I don't know. I'm making judgments, but I'm sure there's at least one that has watched or is watching, or yeah. Yeah, crafters usually seem to be pretty chill. I concur. Especially people who are watching stuff on how to do this, like, because I notice most of the people who criticize my work are people who have barely ever picked up wire, and for some reason they have all these ideas that don't work. Now, once in a while, those guys do have something, or I have some critics who are legitimate wire wrappers, and I usually go find them. Like, I am always open to Valk9 or The Art of Wire or Raftark giving me some sort of lecture on why my piece fails. Yes, that seems about right. And hey, like, if you want to be, what is that, an armchair historian, an armchair crafter, you ain't doing the crafting yourself, you just watch other people and critique, that's all the more to you. Just know that if you give me some sort of critique and you have a suggestion, please make sure that your suggestion is actually popular or possible, because if it's not, I will call you out. If you know what you're doing and such, like, I am totally going to try what you do and credit you for it and thank you for it. Such as I'm pretty sure I've credited at least 3 people for 3 different aspects of how I design my stuff today, if not a 4th. Oh, Sabella. Yeah, I wish I could get you to moderate my comments, but I have to delete. Like, I feel like on some of them I have to delete them before you girls get to them, because I'm afraid of what you will say to those people if you notice something like that. Like the one person who was like, "You should use 26 gauge half round," and I'm like, "Man, I have the best like collection. I collect all sorts of wire. There is no such thing as 26 gauge half round. If you find 26 gauge half round, please link me to it. Just get my attention in a comment. Tell me about a video upload you're doing and give me a link, something, because I would love to get my hands on some 26 gauge half round. I cannot roll it that thin." Oh yeah, Sabella, I've had to do it a couple times now because I was afraid you or Iris might notice somebody's comments. And don't get me wrong, there are a couple people who have commented on things that like we totally know about, like the fact that these live streams are not good tutorials, or that I need better positioning of my camera to stay on screen more. They're totally right. I don't delete those comments because they are not correct, or they are correct. They're not being, just assholes for the sake of being assholes. They're actually trying to help. I don't know if Iris can ban them from comments. God help. Iris, please don't ban the people that I've left up so far. I've banned a couple. Like the one lady who was she was basically, or he or she was saying that Tanzanite ring tutorial that I made, that I did the Tanzanite ring wrong. Mind you, this was a custom ring that I did for somebody that they paid $800 for. And then I posted a video of this custom ring, and a customer of mine messaged me 10 minutes later, a thicker band and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's funny because it made me like $1,600 like that. I personally like thicker bands on my rings too. But my buddy's mother-in-law doesn't. And my other customer's wife doesn't. And that's who's wearing them freaking rings. So I will make it exactly how they like it. You want to pay $800 for a ring? You let me know how thick you want that band, and I will do it. You want a nice, solid, super thick freaking band? I will happily do it. As long as it will hold together. and be stable, and I'm not gonna have to like pay for shipping every 3 months because it broke. I can't, like, there's only so thin I can go, but like there's nothing wrong with two 20 gauge wires. Oh yeah, no, absolutely, Isabella. Like if someone's paying for it, I usually try to make sure what they're wanting is something I am able to do first. So like, cause bet your ass I'm not. That's one thing about like when you buy a custom from me, your deposit is non-refundable. Now, that is not always going to be the case. If I fuck up, excuse my language, I'm going to return your deposit on my own integrity. I have offered to do that with people, and they're like, "No, I like the piece." So I'm like, "Okay, I feel like I didn't do it right." However, if you decide that you suddenly don't like what I did with the sterling silver when I did it exactly the way you asked for it, okay, well then I will keep the item. You don't owe me the second half of the item, but you are paying for the material cost of that item because if it never sells, at least the materials are paid for. Yeah. So like if I screw up, I'm gonna take care of it. I've had I have had one piece come back to me for a repair, two pieces come back to me for a repair so far. One of them is a ring that I was like learning on. I don't count that one. The other was a wire wrap pendant, and I must not have done one of the gemstones in very well on the pave because they came out during shipping. And of course, situation like that, send me the I put it in a box. I will pay for shipping. Make sure the gemstone is in that box. I will pay for shipping. I will reset it. I will make sure it's going to stay, and I will pay for shipping back to you. That's my fuck up. You can bet your uh, sweet grandma. You can bet your sweet grandma it's apple pie or something. I'm gonna make that right. Dude, I want some of grandma's apple pie. That made me fucking hungry. For like apple pie specifically too. I gotta stop for a second and talk about the piece of shungite that is in this. Um, Shungite looks like a black piece of rock. And that's because shungite is a black piece of rock. It's a pretty normal rock, to be fair. Um, Sabella, thank you for reminding me about Insta. I need help with something here shortly. Grunge make I thought it was a compliment. I'm only 33. Can we start calling you the Grunge Granny? Like, is that just can that just be your new chat name forever? Suddenly, I lose a thumbs up. Sabella's like, really? You think so, huh? All right, Sabella, I will not. Hey, Sabella, I'm 33. 30. I was born in 1989. It is not yet been my birthday this year, so I'm however old that makes me. Fuck if I know at this point. Sorry about that one, Iris. I will totally forget to do my yeah. Because Iris, the last time I did a live stream, someone forgot to, or well, maybe it wasn't the last live stream. It might have been the one before that, but somebody may or may not have forgotten to give me the reminder at the right time to turn my ringer back on. And so my preset alarms didn't quite wake me up. I think it was last market. And yeah, I actually almost missed the market. I was an hour late. This is true. I did stream for like 4 hours. To be fair, I have to have that ringer on to like I'm not blaming anybody here. This is not your fault. I just have to have the ringer on to make sure that I wake up for market in the morning, especially right now because my bank account is like I had to call grandma for help. This move has been that bad for my bank account. I had to hire help for this move. Because of my disability, I had to hire Ubers. We had to hire way too much for this move. I cannot afford to miss a market again. That was no bueno at all. I didn't even miss the market last time either. It just scared the hell out of me waking up that late. I think my music died. Perhaps it's not my raccoon, whom is Don Fluffles. No, perhaps Don Fluffles is that raccoon that was in the. Tree. He looked like a Don Fluffles. Thank you. I'm trying here. Officially 1 hour to get my ass to bed. Thank God this thing does not need to be polished. Oh my God, my last landlord accidentally threw my patina away. So that needs to get ordered. Also, super low on sterling. Sabella, what I was needing to ask is if you could find some pictures of my work from like Reddit or something, download them, add a 20 to 40% off thing, and say that like for a limited time, get that Mother Day special for 20 to 40% off sterling items, select sterling items, which is damn near all of my sterling items. Because we're really hurting for money. So, like, seriously, several of my items right now, I'm asking less than $1 an hour for my work, if not like just the cost of materials on. I am hurting for that badly. My bank account's not quite negative yet, but yeah, if I'm not careful. So celestialreach.etsy.com. Like if you go look, you could probably use that for some of the items in the pictures. And you can see what I'm saying. Like some of the pieces that are being discounted right now at 40%, you're getting like $300 or $400 off a piece. Well, hell, let's talk about it real quick. View my profile. Let's view my shop. So right now, the Tanzanite and Savarite pendant is 40% off, going from $2,000 to $1,200. The Blue Diamond Solid Gold Wire Wrap pendant has dropped from $1,200 to $960. It's because it's considered a mini pendant. I will do 15% off of the ring, even though it's not a wire wrap or sterling. Let's see here. If you go to my mini pendants, for some reason, some of these are not being given. Get a hold of me. I'll drop 20% on any mini pendant. I'm seeing $88 for the yellow sapphire one, $88 for the ruby sterling silver one, $116 for a tanzanite one, $100 for mandarin, $120 for savarite, $116 for peridot, $120 for an amethyst / tanzanite. The Larimar one little mini wrap is 96. Labradorite's 96. Purple labradorite and tanzanite's 128. We just had it. The little, where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was here. I know it was here. This Chrome's Diopside one's on sale. And then if you go to like the heady pieces, there are 17 heady pieces. The Vortex Opal Vortex marble has gone from $750. It is now $450. Tree of Life Sterling Heady Moonstone is $330. Royal Victorian Amethyst $330. One of my favorite opal ones is $359. Tanzanite and Diamond $510. The Tourmaline Moon with Ruby and Diamond is $510. The other Tourmaline and Diamond pendants $510. Oh, the Opal and Multimedia Multi-Gem Station Sterling wire wrap piece, the one that took me a week that I fucking hate. That thing is $750 because it is so much off right now. I better update that sometime here. Please contact me if you are watching this and you're wanting to make a sale. As you can see, I haven't updated my taxpayer ID, and I need to, which is stupid because it's done like on my PayPal. It's all done right. So, but yeah. Thank you. Oh, I will update my stuff if somebody makes that purchase, of course. Because I'm broke. Really sucks. Like, I literally do not make enough money to survive at all on disability. I've been hunting day and night for a house. I finally get one. and it literally rent and electricity alone are more than I make a month on disability. So I better make this into a legitimate business by the end of the year. I am fucked. Oh, super durable. Went for a flight. Flights happen. So when you get really talented with these, you actually get to a point where you learn how to use your clippers as pliers. It's like second nature. It's kind of funny. I'll show you what I mean here. Because they're already in your hand or in like your grip spot, so they just get like used. Also, I will be posting hopefully tomorrow or tonight. I think she did. I bugged her about it earlier. Yeah, it's perfect Mother's Day sale. Like, you know your mom wants that perfect piece. Hey meow meow, what you doing? Hi buddy. I swear if you take a dump on my floor, it's gonna be on. You have a cat box. You know how to use the cat box. You've shown me. You know what a cat box is. It's too late to claim ignorance. Yeah. You don't say. What are you doing down there? Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to disturb you scratching an itch. Hi, buddy. We love you. Yeah. I would not have guessed that I'd have gotten me a cat. Iris, like, how many have I posted that need to go up on the TikTok? Because I know I put up a few there. Did you get the most recent one, the spring pendant release? The 5 that I made at the beginning of this week, and the little mini pendants? 2 of which are $88. Move fast. accessoreach.etsy.com. This was not a paid advertisement. Just my hard work and efforts. Alright. So, what am I going to do from here? I'm going to... Hey, what are you doing? You stay out of back there. Yeah, I'll scratch that itchy, scratchy spot. Hi. You don't go back there. No. Hey. Motherfucker. Yeah, you stay out of back there. Stay out of back there, too. And then from here, you take one side and you swish it over, and you take the other side and you swish it over. Would you get stuck? And then you do a loop-de-loop. You swirl all 5 wires together at once. And you make yourself a cool little cloud wisp. Hi. And from here, what are you attacking? Then this here piece of half round can come into play by catching that. By the way, at this point, if you are still trying to replicate me and you're succeeding, you're a fucking master, and good job. So I don't know how you did bend for bend like I did, because I could never remake this pendant. And then I'm gonna coil that around that after cutting that short there. That a little longer there. Coil this piece of half round. Half the view is gone. I'm sorry. This is... Oh, shit. That fucking worked. This is stupidly difficult, I must say. To get this thing to angle right. Plus, I have a freaking meow meow doing meow meow things around here. He's not helping the gig right now. I'm really jumpy because he has been like looking for a place to use a bathroom all day until he finally found a box in the right place at the right way, and I think he's good, but I never know. Plus, I never know when he's going to try to eat my foot. Yeah, this new space has a lot of challenges. Well, yeah, I trained. Apparently, he already knows how to use a litter box. I kind of made a mock-up one, and I kept dragging him outside and then putting him in the litter box when he wouldn't go outside. And finally, he used the litter box inside, except for the litter box was filled with toilet paper. And when he did that, I made him like go again, or got him to go again. And I went and bought a bunch of litter because I was like, well, obviously you know what to do here, so we can now work with you on this. And I don't have to make you a bathroom cat, which I won't do. I won't have a cat living in a bathroom again. My ex did that. And, like, seriously. After somebody trapped me basically in a bathroom, fuck that. Because, you know, I spent like 8 months in a bathroom once. Basically. Bullshit. But this is killing me. Yeah, he's figured it out at least. Except for I never know, like I said, I never know when he's going to try to eat my foot or something, because that's what he likes to do, is softly attack people, and it scares the hell out of you. Like, literally, when he attacks you, because he doesn't, like, be mean about it, but you definitely know he suddenly is there. Yeah, exactly. Good phraseology there. All right, so 2 hours. The piece of shungite is, I'm gonna say, I don't know. What is shungite worth? Is there like, can somebody tell me what a shungite cab is worth right now? It's been a while since I've got this thing, so. Also, during moving, we found out I have so many fucking cabochons and stuff. Like, we're making a Parawire order, and some interesting stuff is coming soon via that. Thank you, Sabella. I feel like $40 is fair for this thing after I put 2 hours into it. And the copper and the others, the material, the shungite, whatever it is. Yeah, go figure. The stuff is like, dude, people are so enthralled with the idea that this will cure all of your demons that there was a run on shungite that was like worse than the run on moldavite. So I'm wondering how the moldavite scene's doing right now, because I have saved some and I'm about to use a piece of it that, yeah, we're going to do something cool with that. Don't get me wrong, I cannot discredit the fact that there could be some spiritual healing and that things like shungite might be beneficial to one. However, I am not, like, legally, I cannot tell you that there are any health benefits to this stone. It would be a crime. And I could get in trouble for that. So, but there could be. Who knows? I don't know. Like, life has gone pretty damn well for me over the last year and a half. So, how do I know? Hey, Catastic, what are you doing over there? Shungite. Shungite. Okay, we'll let you out. Go ahead, buddy. Yeah. Go. Go ahead. You want to go outside? Well, not outside, but go out there. Be a cat. Do what cats do. Till I end my stream. Okay, here I am. That's a pretty badass necklace, if I do say so myself. Time to do what you do. By the way, everyone, real quick. So, you come in here and you twist on these things a little bit. Not so hard that it knocks your stuff loose, but it gives it a much more natural and sometimes haggard looking effect. $30 to $50, that sounds about right. Do $40 for this. Yeah, you just stick this in and grip on a wire and twist slightly. and it will lightly mar up some branches for you. All right, ladies, gentlemen, everyone who is watching, lurking, talking, crafting, thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you. We will be holding another live stream later next week, and maybe one this week. Who knows? Sale is going. Feel free. Again, sale is at celestialreach.etsy.com. And yeah, it's apparently good for a lot of things. From what I hear, I don't know. I guess I sleep plenty and I definitely eat plenty. That's for sure. Good night, Lisa. Thank you for coming. Good night, Iris. Good night, Sabella. I appreciate both of you. My resident lurker, wherever you're lurking, lurk on. Yeah. Catch you later, guys. Where's my mouse at? Probably dropped the damn thing. I'm looking for my mouse so I can end the stream. I can't find the damn thing. I need a freaking touch screen. Oh man, and I gotta get some freaking heat up in this place. What the fuck is the mouse? Seriously. Well, if this isn't concerning, I seriously don't know where the mouse is. It would be nice if I had a laptop set up right now. Come on. I hate this. Okay, well, we're all F4ing it. That's how. Later.